So, Tim, what for the ones who are listening who might want to be a salesperson? What advice really can you really give them if they're just starting out?
If you really want to, this is the thing. Everybody's in sales. I don't care if you're working at Wendy's at the drive-through window. When you drive to the drive-through window, they say, what? Can I help take your order? You say whatever you want to say, and they just say you want a drink with that. They're selling you a drink. You want to biggie size it. They want you to get a larger size. Everybody's a salesperson. Because I talk a lot of people say I'm not. Everybody. I can keep going on about that. But if you really want to be in sales, this is what you have to realize. Don't get into it and try it. See, when I said I wanted to be a salesperson, I got in it to learn everything about it. Because if you can get in sales and do really good, you can go somewhere in life. Because everything is sales. You have to sell yourself at an interview, sell yourself to this woman to marry you, whatever you're going to do. If you learn as much as you can about it, and this is the main thing in sales, what I would say. If you want to really get in sales, the main thing you need to learn is you. You need to understand you. Once you understand you, then you can understand this next person. If you don't love you, you can't sell anybody. That's one of the main things about it. You have to understand and love you. Once you do that, then it's over. The game is over. You're going to attract people just because of your personality if you're happy. You know, you ever seen somebody that look like they frown, they mad? That repels people. And salesmen do that. I've seen them do it. You know what I'm saying? I've just been smiling at people, and the customer would get out the car and walk towards me and wouldn't walk towards the other guys. And I wasn't smiling to get them to come to me. That's just the way I am all day. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing that to attract them. You know what I'm saying?
But they admired it.
But that's,
I said, but they admired it. They admired that smile.
Exactly. And I do it everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people want to speak to you on the job. Well, you see them at Walmart, and they're just walking shopping, they won't even look at you. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be sincere. This is not something you can play when you get into sales, and they teach you that. You know, you got to smile to the customer. This and this. No, you got to smile everywhere you go. See, I don't teach you got to just smile. Anything you do in your personal is going to carry over into your business life. So you have to be that person. You know what I'm saying? And I always say this, your present situation is not your future destination. So wherever you're doing now, you don't have to stay there. You have to be where you want to be at tomorrow in your mind right now. See, when I wanted to write a book, I had to tell myself it's already written. When I wanted to start this company, I kept telling people I was already doing it when I wasn't doing it. And then what happens is your subconscious mind picks up on that, and you can actually lie to yourself and make it the truth. I kept telling myself I own this company, I own this company, I own this company. Now I do. Now I'm actually walking into dealerships, talking to people and doing training. I said I was doing that 10, 15 years ago, and I was at a dealership selling cars. But I had to talk myself into it, and that's what I did.
And see, that's probably why I'm going wrong, because I want to be a news reporter, so in my mind I need to keep saying I am a reporter, because that's what I tell people now.
Yeah, you say it right now. That's it. You say it right now. That's it. You say it right now. And what will happen is this. The universe will attract. You will attract people, places, and circumstances and situations to who you will be. But you have to constantly think about that. I can't tell you how many times I have just thought about something and just thought about it. And it showed up. I would be at work thinking of, I need a customer. Bam, they would show up. It happens. You ever been talking about somebody and then they called you or they showed up and you said, man, your ears must be burning.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Or if you say
that's what happens.
Yeah,
and they show up when they call you.
Yeah.
That is such thing as that. You can attract the things in your life. Now, if you just take that concept of talking about people and things to whatever you want. If you want to be this news reporter, you have to see yourself doing it. Grab a microphone, get in the mirror, take a picture of you. Do something as much as you can to have that like it's going on right now. If you got to go around different friends and news report to them and have somebody there with their phone videotaping you, whatever it takes.
Okay.
And it will happen. Whatever it takes. You have to do it. It'll sound silly.
Yeah.
It'll sound silly, but you can actually think it into existence. If you can think it, you can hold it.
Yeah. And I have to let go of that, like you said, let go of the fear. That's gonna be the main thing to take. Let go of the fear.
It's going to be there. See, this is the thing. Nobody is really fearless. Anything we do, it's going to be there. See, this is the thing. Nobody is really fearless. Anything we do, we have that little fear, that little butterflies, that little apprehension, that uncertain. But you just keep pushing through it. You know, you're going to have it in the beginning, especially. Because, like, when I first started selling cars, it was difficult for me to walk up to a person. I didn't have any experience. I didn't have any self-esteem, self-confidence. I didn't know what to say, what to do. I didn't want to mess up, to get fired. You know what I'm saying? I had all these thoughts in my head, but I just kept going out there. I did it more than everybody else, so I overcame that fear quick. Because what will happen is some people just stand to the side and just look, oh, you can go and talk to that customer. That looks like an attorney. That looks like a doctor. They're afraid of them. I will run to them, and I will be scared. And what will happen is they'll tell you, hey, I want to look at this truck. Get the keys. I want to drive it. So it didn't take a whole lot of selling in the beginning because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to mess up. Salespeople now, they do things where they mess up. They walk up to the customer with their hands in their pockets. They've been selling cars 10 years. They think they know everything. That's bad body language. That is bad body language. And see, they never studied body language, so they don't know it's bad, but I did. And I still do it to this day. I study every day.
Exactly, and that comes to mind, Tim. That's what we do on our job. You study the cues. You see somebody looking around, you know that obviously they need something. You have to watch the cues.
Exactly.
And coming to this point, one day my general manager, he came down, and, you know, most people get afraid of serving the general manager because, hey, you don't want that stuff. I went to I was like, look, I need you to be on point. I told her like this, Tim. I said, I got this. Don't worry. I got this. Oh, I can come in the whole team. By the time I got through with them, the next day, my other supervisor came to me. She said, you did a great job. They were so impressed with you. And I was in my mind, oh, because I'm me. I'm not. And people, one thing about, like you said, Tim, about sincerity, people can tell fake and they can tell real. They can tell when you're being fake serving them.
Exactly.
See, and
That's
always
it.
be real.
That's it.
People get on the wrong time. Quit calling people honey, darling. Okay, it might be unprofessional, but when I call you honey or darling, it's real. I can't be nobody. I can't go to that table. Sometimes it bothers me if I call somebody sir. I like to engage with my customer. I like you to feel like you're my best friend, and I don't feel like you're my best friend if I'm calling sir or ma'am sometimes.
Exactly.
I like to call you gift for your loved one. That's me. And people try to change me every day, and I tell them, you can't change me. You do you at your table, and I'm going to do me.
That's it. That's it. And it's always been said that the truth will set you free. And this is what we have to realize. We know it when we hear it, and when we see it, we feel it. Because this is the thing, it's just something inside of us. You know what I'm saying? The truth will resonate with the essence of your being. When you talk to people like that and you're truthful, they know. I've had customers that walk up and say, Tim, I'm glad you said it. It would just be something I said. He said, you know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to buy a car from you today. And that's how I would talk to people. And I've had, you know, some like, how do you do that? I said, I touch the customer's heart. That's what I do. The essence of them. Most salesmen don't do it. They don't know how to do it.
But, Tim, since we run short on time, is there a way someone can actually get your book?
Yeah, just go to my website. It's the Motor-Vator, the motor-vator.com, THEMOTOR V as in Victor, ATOR.com. And it'll say purchase ebook. You can purchase it there. You can get the paperback. And if I also got consultation on there. If you want some training on the book, you know, just like you're asking me different things about questions that chapters I wrote in the book. If somebody reads and they got a question, how did you do this or how did you do that? I will actually do consultation on the book also. And I'm actually working on an audio version of the book and a DVD for the book.
Well, it sure has been a blessed and inspiring moment with you, and I'm glad that I was able to get in contact with you. I mean, we went from talking about cars to talking about God, and that's what I love. So, Tim, thank you for being on my show today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, and you have a blessed one, Tim. I hope I can talk to you soon.
I appreciate it. It was a plum, pleasing pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Tim.
All right. See you later.